Microphone check 1, 2, 3. All right, here we go again. All right, so today's gonna be a really quick just gonna do a real quick update, or I guess I will call it a documentation for a problem that I was facing in the past, in the last episode. So the problem was just me complicating things, I guess, because as soon as I walk away and come back and try to do it with a fresh mindset, and it worked better. So the problem was to let me just open up a reference image real quick. So this is the one, I assume. Yep. All right. So we were trying to make a box that has like this chamfer extrusion, okay, out of a cube or a rectangular, a cuboid. Yeah. So so my previous attempts look kind of like not this one, not this one. This one was successful. Looks like this. Nope, not this one. This one. I see. Nope. I guess I deleted the one that failed. So I'm going to attempt to recreate the problem, and I'm going to show you the solution. Well, not exactly to show you, but you get a point. I'm just trying to document this for my future stuff. Okay, without further ado, let's try and do it again. So the problem was I have a cube. Okay, let's shrink this down and move it out of the way. Okay, and then I will divide this into 3 segments of unequal height. Okay, now extrude this part. And then I will apply bevel as usual. I like 2. I like it really small. Probably smooth shade this thing. Okay, and then for geometry, select arc, because arc looks better. There is some shading problems already. All right, so to fix that, you can apply subdiv, put it to maybe 2, and it looks a lot better. If you put it under matte cap, the shiny one, it looks better, but there is still some distortion, shading distortion over here. What you can do is probably apply a couple of loop cuts, and it will reduce the amount of shading problems. Okay, the problem is not here, so let me just remove these loop cuts real quick. The problem is when the shape that I tried to create is something like this. So you have this extrusion, but you also have a, what do you call this, a chamfer? Yeah, or a very hard bevel over here. And as soon as I apply that, the whole mesh just destroys itself. Let me show you what I meant about it. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this into maybe like this, quarters. Okay, cut this and this. Put in a mirror modifier because I am lazy and I don't want to do too much work. I don't want to do unnecessary work, not too much. I'm okay with I'm hardworking. Anyways, so okay, so I am going to bevel this one. So pay attention to the geometry when I bevel it. Look at this. Doesn't look right, right? This is still okay. I can still fix it. So how I fix this is to just move this up to this point. Okay, let's disable subdivision first. Alright, so it looks okay. Well, that's weird. Why does it look okay now? Anyways, so yeah, this is weird. It wasn't like this previously. Anyways, so what I did wrong previously was to I merged this versus to this one. Alright. So I was hoping to create maybe this a triangle over here, and there is an angon over here. So as soon as I merge by distance, and it still looks okay for some reason. Oh, is it because of this? No. What the heck? Okay, cancel that. It works fine now, apparently. That was weird. Did I apply my scale? I did not. Okay, even if after I applied it, it still looks alright. What did I do? I have no idea what went correct this time. Hi Barry, what's up? How are you doing? So I actually wanted to do this real quick documentation of how I fix a certain problem, but now I couldn't create the problem. What the fuck? Let's try this again. I think it's because I did the whole mirror modifier thing. So let's try this again. Let's try cube. I'm going to apply the scale. Do the same thing here. Put it like this. This time, I'm not going to apply a mirror modifier. I think it contributes to the problem, but let's see. I'm not too sure about that. So do it like this, and then I put a bevel to reduce it to maybe 0.005. It's good enough. Shade smooth it. Okay, now I'm going to move this up here. Yeah, it works fine apparently. What the heck did I do? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's merge all this together. Hey Barry, what are you working on now? Oh, yeah, it works fine now. Why? Why? What the heck? This is the thing with modeling. Sometimes I don't understand why shit breaks. Sometimes I thought I understand it, and turns out I did. Let me try. Mess it up. I need it to mess up again, but apparently it didn't. Subdivision surface again. It looks nice now. I don't know why. Anywho, I guess this will be a how-to tutorial instead of documenting the problem. Yeah. Why? So why does it fix itself this time? Did I have a backup of this? Maybe. Okay, let's take one of these and try to recreate. So what I did before was I just try and bevel. Okay, bevel 4 of these edges like this, and of course I needed. I cannot have this face doing this weird thing over here, so I'm gonna move these two edges to the same level, right? There you go. So this is the problem that I was facing earlier, but I guess it only happens because of this, probably because of how the mesh is laid out. So let me do this again with this box. Okay, I'm going to apply a mirror modifier. Okay, and then I'm going to extrude these. Yeah, it still works fine. I don't know, man. Sorry, future self. I don't know what's wrong. Man. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah. Sorry about the background noise. My sister's using a hair dryer. We just came back from a dinner, and before dinner I managed to come in here and do some work, and I thought I figured out something, so I jumped in and quickly document it, but couldn't recreate the same problem. What did I do? Is it just the height? No. I give up. It starts from this mesh. So I don't know what's special about this mesh that makes it break the way it did. Dissect this if possible. Let me just. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. It looks like everything is fine. Let me change the mat cap to this. Yeah, it looks fine. Subdivision is 2. The outer geometry is set to arc. climb is, well, it's clamped. 44. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's because of this. 44. Let's try. No, still good. Smaller edge, maybe. 25. It looks even better. Shade smooth. 3 segments. Yeah, that's good. Nope, that's not the one that I'm looking for. Not the problem that I'm looking for. Eesh. So you can see if I were to do it again. And when I move this up, there you go. That's a problem. Okay. I think I know why. Let's recreate this one again. Going to scale it. Apply the scale. Going to extend this one slightly. Wait, like this. So, I think the problem here, I think why this happens is because of these angles, this geometry, and because the difference between this and the cube that I created just now is that we don't have this, because both of these edges are right to the end of the cube. So maybe that's why. So let's try that. So I purposefully leave a segment here so that when I extrude this one and try to bevel it, it will create the same geometry here. Okay. And then I'm going to move this up. Okay, so without the bevel, it looks fine. But after I add bevel, and it still looks fine for some reason. Oh no, I forgot. Alright, I need to set geometry to arc. Yo, it still looks fine. What the hell, man? So I guess the problem is not from here. This is not the problem. Problem is the geometry that I have here, I guess. Okay, let's undo some of this shit. I couldn't undo anymore. Okay, delete this one. Duplicate this problematic mesh again. Let's dissect this even more. So we go in and remove all this. Okay. Okay, it's good. So now, maybe extend this one. So we have similar geometry as that cube now, right? So let's try to recreate this problem. There you go. That's the problem. What is this thing? Wait a minute. No, that's the origin, right? So that's fine. This is the origin. origin tree cursor. It seems to keep it's pulled towards the origin. Huh. Why is it doing that? What if I remove all the bevel? Try again. 2. Okay. Mark. See? It's doing that thing. That is weird, man. Am I crazy? What am I doing wrong? Huh. Why does it self-destruct? Okay, let's do this again. Let's make it as close as possible. So let's bring this over here. Too far away. Okay. Let's inspect this closely. Let's remove this one. Do we have edges that are vertices that is not merged? Nope, we don't. Everything looks fine. If I pull this out, this is fine. This is okay. Okay, let's recreate the same here. Auto scale. Okay. Let's put this one. Take these. Flip. And then put this here. Add it up. No, so looks fine. Step 2. It's holding itself up nicely. No problem. For completeness sake, let's just remove these. Alright. Guys in the chat, if you guys know anything about this and why does this mesh behave like that? Like when I put bevel, it stretches the mesh to the object origin point. If you guys know what's happening, let me know. As of now, I have no idea what's going on. Maybe I should Google this. Mesh Blender that stretch to object origin. Nah, I doubt I'm searching the right keywords for this. Maybe face orientation. we have the same. Okay, let's say I'll move this guy's point of origin to this 3D curse. It still works fine. Let's see. Did I accidentally apply something? Let's go to edge mode. If I were to maybe select all this mesh, duplicate it, it still does the same thing. Okay, I guess the conclusion to these problems is if you're having a problem with your mesh and it doesn't seem like it make any sense, try and redo it with a different object. Don't try and duplicate it because you will just carry some of its hidden problems that you don't know of over to your test subject. So when you are troubleshooting something, make sure to start it with a fresh object, a cube or sphere or whatever, right? And then try to recreate the same geometry, and then troubleshoot from there. And if it works, or troubleshoot from there, or try to recreate the exact same object. I would recommend just model the parts that you have problems with and troubleshoot that. And if everything's fine, try to model the exact same thing again, because this is what exactly I did. This mesh, the one that I'm selecting right now, has issue, but I don't know what's the issue. So I didn't know better yesterday, so whenever I try to troubleshoot, I would just duplicate this and try it over and over again, and I couldn't find out what the issue was. But today, what I did was I created this. This is a new object. I didn't duplicate this from the old one, so I just started creating a new one, and the problem, disappears. So I thought, okay, so maybe this time, so maybe I will restart my modeling and do it from scratch, and everything works fine. So this is the result. Looks pretty, and it also matches the design here in my reference photo. Yeah. But I still want to know why exactly this happens. As soon as I know what happens, I'll let you guys know, I guess. So that's the update for today. I will catch y'all later, tomorrow after work. Thanks for sticking around. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to me. I'll try to stream as fast as I can. Thank you. See you guys later. Bye.